All right. I'll tell you what, man, this leak that is going around has a lot of people worried. They are freaking out, as am I. Now, it could very well be untrue, and I will be doing a video saying I was wrong. It's all good, bro, right? But the fact is that there is a precedent here, and a track record of incompetency when it comes to handling certain aspects of Mortal Kombat that, you know, while it is abysmal what we've read, and if it turns out to be true, which is horrific, also isn't very surprising, which in on itself is sad because we generally don't see other fighting games suffering from this issue. You know, they respect their customer, they respect storytelling, and, you know, I don't know. I just, you know, and the combat kids out there and all the shills and stuff, they're gonna just lap that up, man. Right? And what are you gonna do as MK fans? You know, like, do you want people to be upfront and honest, or do you want people just to, you know, hide all the bad and just tell you only about the good, so that you go and buy the game, get it home under the false pretense that it's going to be this amazing thing, it's all wonderful, don't listen to haters, don't listen to this, don't listen to that. That's what they do. You get it home and you find utter disappointment. Right? So anyway, Ed Boon tweeted this out. Opening night at Gamescom is going to be a fun one for Mortal Kombat 1. We all knew this. I will be streaming this when it goes. A new gameplay trailer revealing 2 more fighters and 2 more cameos will debut at 8 PM CET, right? So let me just, I'm pretty sure it's 4 AM from memory. Pretty sure it's 4 AM, right? But I'll double check some of the times, right? Yep, 4 AM, and I'll just check the other time. Yep, so it's all 4 AM. So for us Australians, 4 AM Wednesday morning, it'll be happening, right? Now, they are stretching this crap out. I said on my big rant video about the story that, you know, I don't know, man. I'm so, like, I'm still bamboozled by that. Their marketing's just almost non-existent, right? We are less than 4 weeks out now to the release of this game, and we don't know anything about any other modes. Now, very well, this gameplay trailer could actually introduce that. But I have another video that I'm going to do it later. Very concerning about the invasion mode, or whatever they're calling it. Right? Very concerning. And it's just going to prove, yet again, that Arena, not ArenaNet, I was looking at the trending stuff, I saw Guild Wars 2, and I'm thinking, ArenaNet, no. That NetherRealm are being purposely and deliberately, in their actions, hiding stuff like what the monetization stuff is going to be about. There's obviously a shop of some description, unless there's no shop and the dragon crystals are for that. Like in-game currency, fine, okay, good. But don't you think it's strange that we don't have any information about anything else? Oh, the crypt has been replaced. Cool, what is it, bro? Oh, it's amazing. That's great. What is it? You want us to spend $100 plus on this game? We should know everything by now, right? It is weeks out. This dripping stuff, you know, and ooh, you know, mysterious, no one gives a crap anymore, all right? No one cares, all right? You think you're the only video game out there? You're not. So why don't you just be upfront and honest about what this is, what's in the product, so then people can make an informed decision. It's not like we're living in the Renaissance times and everyone's got a boatload of money Okay, people want to know what they're paying for. They want to know what's in the tin. Okay, and so the fact that they're only showing us 2 more fighters, when we know that it's almost going to be guaranteed that almost 100% guaranteed, right? At the very least, General Shao, Sindel, and Reiko will be 3 fighters. The 4th one will be Sindel. I'd almost guarantee it. And then the last slot, which everyone's freaking out about, could be Cyber Smoke. Right? Now, in hindsight, Cyber Smoke could look badass, you know, because he's obviously not going to look like the good old, you know, BMX bike wearing days. Could look amazing, but again, just, you know, anyway, right? And then of course that leans into the monetization options of them knowing that they'll put Jade, you know, and other characters that people really want back, like Scarlet and stuff, in DLC packs, right? And they know people will pony up for it. But this is what I'm talking about. It's like they don't have any faith in their product anymore. Back in the day when they used to, I remember the whirlwind tours of like Deadly Alliance and Deception and Armageddon, and even previous games to that. You knew everything, like, because they told you everything. Oh, these are the game modes, these are the amount of characters, you know, blah blah blah. Like, they were excited to talk about it. Now it's just like, mum's the word, don't say anything. You know, we'll give them drips and drabs. Right? The combat casts are a joke. I'm going to do a video on that at some point. They're a joke, right? We should have seen massive breakdowns already of characters that we already know about since the beginning, like Kung Lao and Raiden, Melina, Katana. Like, where are those videos? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, this is ridiculous, man. Right? What is wrong with these people? Anyway, so unfortunately, it looks like, so we're going to end up probably with Reiko and Natara will probably get shown. Now, that's great. But what it means then is that then there's going to be another wait for them to do another trailer. Like, this is like a massive games event. Just show it all, man. It's done. The game is out in under a month. Just show it to us. Do you really think, you know, this carrot on a stick crap is actually beneficial? It's not. It's annoying. Okay? It's annoying. So, you know, I guarantee it'll be Reiko and Natara. Unless they switch it around and we get Reiko and Shao Kahn, right? And then the Sindel one is part of, like, you know, them with her daughters and stuff, and King Jared. So that could be a whole video in itself. So it could very well be General Shao, Reiko, because I know a lot of people waiting for Natara, so they could leave that till with Sindel. Motaro, Cameo, I don't know, whatever. Maybe Shujinko. Mate, I don't know. There are a lot of people that are starting to become disenfranchised, and I'm not. And again, forget the shills and the combat kids, right? They will literally sit there and cut their arm off if it meant them getting in the door. You want honesty? Find YouTubers and people online that talk from the heart, right? I'm not saying you got to follow me. I'm just saying find people that you feel comfortable with, that feel like they know what they're talking about, and prop them up, right? There's a lot of younger YouTubers, a lot of smaller channels for Mortal Kombat that should be big because they put out great content, they know what they're talking about, and they're not sort of sitting there trying to grease the wheels to get big. You will get big on here by being honest, by being yourself. 100%. So I wouldn't be surprised if Reiko and General Shao are the ones that are shown, but it depends because Shao Kahn and Sindel are pretty massive last reveals. So they either have them two together in a trailer and Reiko and Natara together. They either have Reiko and General Shao together, which would make a lot of sense as well, right? Because then you could have Sindel, you know, in the last trailer or whatever, and then maybe Natara somehow works in with that. I don't know. I don't know, man. Just all over the place. These people don't care about their game no more. It's pretty obvious, you know. They don't care. They're just doing a paycheck now, right? And if this story ends up being true, just to finalize, if that story ends up being true, they should be ashamed of themselves. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, what are you doing? You literally created a game. You con people into buying this game. I say, maybe that's not the right word. That's a bit hyperbolic. Okay, how about this? How about you basically said to people in interviews that it was going to be a brand new era, and then in later interviews, you start saying, oh, they're going to all end up at the same spot that we all know them to be at. Why does this game exist? Why? I mean, you just should have remastered MK9. Call it a day. Upgrade the internet connections and online networking, and call it a day. This is a joke. They have literally... I would not be surprised if that, monetarily wise, they had to utilize and reuse assets and try and salvage what they had for some sort of like business reason. Because I tell you what, man, you know, if some of these things end up being the way they claim to be, it's on for young and old. It's going to be an absolute clown show. So, anyway, guys, catch you next time.